Hello and welcome to Let's Play Star Stable. Stacy here, standing in the library in the Silverglade Winery Equestrian Center, the Baroness's house, with Linda, who's still having a bit of trouble with her chair, but that's okay. Recently, I actually got to go online on April Fool's Day. I don't normally get to. For some reason, the last 2 years, I was busy and not able to partake in the April Fool's Day activities, but this year, I did. There was a tiny little raptor with wings who liked to yell random things, like about how the Baroness is mean because she doesn't enjoy rap. And also, if you visit the little tiny pink bunny with the top hat, he will change your starter horse to different colors. It was really cool, so I'll show you guys some pictures here on the screen. Some of the color combinations you could possibly have. There was more than this, but I just took a picture of a few. It was fun. I wish that Moon Diamond could look like that all the time, because it would be so cool. I'm currently working on getting each of my horses to at least level 10. That's my goal. Get them to level 10, and then from there we'll get them all to 15. But I feel like 10 is the most obtainable part, and then after that it takes a little bit longer to get from 10 to 15. But the new halflingers are coming out tomorrow, or probably when you see this, the same day that you see this video. But they're coming out, and I'm very excited, but I am holding out because I really want them to be in the app, because if you level a horse in the app, they come into the game at level 10, so yes, already level 10 horse. So I really want to see if I can get one in the app, as opposed to getting one right away in the game. I might get one on Nova just to try it out, but for my own account, I really want to wait, and there's still a ton that I want to get in Epona, so let's get to work. Get to Epona. Oh, another thing, I get asked a lot about the monocle. The monocle came from Santa's Christmas bag like 2 years ago, so that's where I got it. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else in the game. I don't think you can. I think it's only from Santa, and it's my favorite item ever. So, now that we've got that introduction out of the way, let's talk to Linda. Oh good, she sat down. Help me read these books. I think we might find something here. Okay, study the books. We're in a library, no need to run. Oh, okay, excerpt from Nick Stoneground's Travelogue, 1989, volume 12. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. You guys can skip if you want, but I want to know the story. I was very impressed by the giant statue that has been erected here. The old fort is watched over by the epic statue of Governor Gareth. He defended Jorvik against pirates with only a cannonball and a boathook. Without his bravery, Jorvik would have been lost to foreign powers and would not be the free nation it is today, hence the statue. The location was a natural choice when Jon Jarl landed in 1218 and built Jorvik's first fort. Governor Gareth modernized the old fort in the 1600s using cutting-edge defense construction techniques. Gareth was proud of the fact that his ancestors had traveled with Columbus on his famous transatlantic voyage in 1492, and therefore named the fort after the famous sister ship of the Santa Maria. Oh, Fort Maria is in Epona. During extensive renovations, Gareth is said to have found a number of very interesting artifacts in the walls of the old fort. Legend also has it that Gareth still watches over a very unique artifact himself, from beyond his final resting place. The artifact apparently has something to do with the sun. Someday I will find the time to investigate these stories more thoroughly, but today I have an exciting church ruin to visit. But this has been fascinating, I must admit. So there's something hidden in the statue? It was the year of our Lord, 1218, sometime in October. It was a foggy and cold winter morning. Jon Jarl's ships had been in dire straits for weeks. There was hardly any food or fresh water left on board, and the starving crew were already half dead, but they did not dare stand up to their Jarl. Jon Jarl? That would be weird. But I think Jarl is his title. Was convinced he would find uncharted land out here in the ocean. God had shown him this in his increasingly recurring visions. Was he going crazy? Or would he prove once and for all that he was right? The crew was loyal and would follow him anywhere, even if it meant death. The same moment the first mate was about to jump overboard to end his suffering, something happened. The fog suddenly cleared before the ship and revealed rising cliffs above the waters. Land ahoy! Land in sight! Please, let it be more than just a barren rock. It turned out he was right again. The occupants in the first ship unfortunately never found out, as the sharp rocks that would later be referred to as the Thorn Rocks tore out the bottom of the ship. All the men were lost. Jarl's ship and the rest of the fleet made a sharp turn when they knew of the fate of the first ship, and they instead landed at a calmer beach quite a bit further down the coast, south of the Thorn Rocks. It was on that beach that he first set his armored foot, and despite his emaciated body, he climbed up a 50-foot cliff, which would later be the site of their first fort, and he shouted into the night, "I am Jon Jarl, son of Jor. This land is now my land, and I name it Jorvik, and I shall defend it with my life as long as I live, and with my soul after I am dead." Ooh, that sounds like a curse. Thunder boomed down from the mountains. If Jon and his crew had not been so relieved at their landing, they might have noticed the sound was not thunder, but a huge herd of wild Jorvik horses, frightened by his shouting. Their new land would turn out richer than they ever could have imagined, and filled with such dangers that they would put your most fearsome nightmares to shame. Holy cow. I think we have one more book. Oh, see, that one says Jon. Jon Jarl's funeral. Was held on a bleak autumn day in the year of 1263. For 45 years, Jon wreaked havoc on Jorvik and never left the island since the day. I guess I'm just going to say Jon from now on. Jon Jarl's funeral was held on a bleak autumn day in the year of 1263. For 45 years, Jon wreaked havoc on Jorvik and never left the island since the day he first claimed the island as his own. Whew, that was a weird sentence. He fought hard for many years, but was viewed as a fair and popular ruler who tried hard to unite and the many small kingdoms that emerged on the island. Anyone who stood against Jon would face a very dangerous enemy. Well, everyone knows of his exploits, and the history books explain it well. The funeral was attended by many guests representing nearly all the clans of Jorvik. One clan in particular was the Silver Clan of Jon's descendants, who still make their home in Silverglade today. Even the local druids, who had a good relationship with Jon Jarl, attended the service. The funeral lasted 3 days and was followed by a month of official mourning and peace on Jorvik. The actual burial was in a tomb not far from the Thorn Rocks, where one of his ships sunk to the bottom after they discovered Jorvik. From there, he could forever watch over his mighty castle rising in the south. The great tomb consisted of several rooms, and the portal to each room was sealed with a magical runestone that could only be opened with a special magical key. A sun key, a moon key, a lightning key, and a star key. These magical druid seals were acquired skills which are now long forgotten. Or are they? Okay, Linda, we found some info. I don't get it, do you? If you think you know where to look, off you go and see if you can find it. Well, I think we need to head to that statue in Fort Pinta, for sure. Ah, look, an exclamation point. You press hard on the nameplate and it opens with a click and reveals a secret compartment that contains something. Take the object from the hidden compartment and see if it opens the blocked entrance to Jarl's tomb. Oh, don't forget the item. Whew, that was close. Oh, it's a sun key. Cool. Here we are at the tomb. Aha. Ooh! Oh, it opened! It opened! Here we go! Oh, this is so cool! Ah, and then the next one is the moon key. What? A blue light appears in the tomb's mysterious well. You feel the presence of something or someone. I am Jon Jarl, son of Jor, eternal guardian and protector of Jorvik, whether I'm dead or alive. Who dares open the first portal to my final resting place? Cadence. Cadence? I've never heard of you, but I understand many years have passed since I was brought to my eternal resting place, and new faces have appeared since then. Maybe I can help you, but first I must know who you really are and your true intentions. So you want a fragment of Aideen's light? I can give it to you if you convince me you are worthy and that your heart is in the right place. If I am satisfied with your answers, I will seriously consider giving you a fragment of Aideen's light. Who do you represent? Well, either my own person or the Keepers of 18. I'm gonna say the Keepers of 18. We went to that special circle and everything. The Keepers of 18 had a leader who I guess is their most important representative until this day. Who is it? Fripp, I believe. If I give you what you came for, then, in principle, you will be acting in my name. Therefore, I must be sure you know who I am. Which year did I land on Jorvik? 1218. What was the name of my father? Doesn't he say son of Yor? Yor. It is my greatest wish to protect and serve... Is it my greatest wish to protect and serve Jorvik and Adine? I would think so. You announced you're going to do it even in death. Will you do everything in your power to serve the Keepers of Adine? Yes. I wonder what happens if you click these other ones. Does he get mad? Honorable Cadence, I understand now that you are a true servant of the Keepers of Adine. I will grant you your wish and give you the fragment, since your intentions seem to be important, and you act on behalf of the Druids. My interests are the same as the Druids. Be aware that the power of the fragment has not been activated, but the Druids know what needs to be done. I have rested for nearly 800 years, and until now I have not awoken from my final rest. I don't yet see the need to take part in this final battle to protect Jorvik on Judgment Day. 18 hasn't yet called for me. Farewell, Cadence. I return now to my final resting place until the moment I am called again. Say hi to Fripp, by the way. Will do. Okay, ride to Elizabeth and tell her what happened. Sleep well. Rest in peace. What an adventure you've been on! You spoke with Jon Jarl's ghost, and you got the fragment? I had heard the stories, but never imagined they were true. Can you believe that the Jarl remains our protector even after his death? That's good to know if things go really bad one day. But now we need to figure out how to activate the fragment so you can use it. As you have proven you possess special skills, I think you should recharge and activate this fragment. Borrow my rune stick, ride up to the rune stones in the hills over my house, and place the fragment in front of the sunstone. You can charge it by activating the stone with the stick. Come back to me when you're done. I'm sure it will work. The sun's life-giving light will give the fragment the properties we need now. Okay, what does this say we need? The fragment. And the wand. Ooh. That was pretty. Alright, let's do the next one. No? Oh, we just do the sun? Okay. You see, Cadence, Adine's mystical powers have apparently taken power of you. The fragment seems to be charged and ready to go. Before you head off and expose yourself to danger in Scarecrow Hill, I think you should test that it works first. Do a test here and show me that it works. I will see how powerful the light is and can determine whether it is enough. Click the button over your mini-map. Oh! Ooh, look at us glowing! Love it! Wow, it's so bright! Very strong. But a light that shines that bright burns out much faster. Unfortunately, I don't think it will last very long. But it will be powerful, that I promise. The side effects may be dangerous, though. Well, Cadence, all that remains is to hope that the light will protect you against the magic that has chained the scarecrows to the border between our world and the unreal world. The bad news is that the charged fragment will only last for a minute or so, I think, so you can't activate it until you are at the gate to Scarecrow Hill. That should give you enough time to get up to the tree on top of the hill, take the apple, if there is one, that is. Be on your guard. When forces like these are unleashed, they can unfortunately attract vicious shadow creatures. There's no smoke without fire, and no light without shadows. The stronger the light, the sharper the shadow. Let's hope you're lucky and avoid that. Be careful. Good luck now. Don't forget to activate the fragment when you're at the gate to Scarecrow Hill. If you get hold of the apple, ride to Alex, who is still waiting for you at the North Iron Gate. Oh, I'm so nervous. Let's go. Oh, man. I feel like I should have brought Lucky Dust, who's level 10, instead of Westfire, who's level 4. Alright, let's light it. Does that mean we can ride through? Oh, it does! Get out of our way, scarecrows. We have a job to do. With the protection of Adine on our side. That's so cool. This is a scary place, though. Real scary. Get out of here, scarecrows! Oh, I hope it lasts. Okay. You found the golden apple just when the power of the fragment ran out. You'd better get the apple and hurry out of here. Ride over to Alex at the North Iron Gate. You pick the apple and then something terrible happens. What's that? A group of flying shadow witches probably sent here to stop you. They've materialized in the shadow of the fragment's strong light. They intend to take the apple from you. Ride away from them and don't stop until you reach Alex at the North Iron Gate. Don't let them catch you with the magical sleep bombs. Let me take a picture. Because I don't know what I'm going to be able to when we're on the run. Okay, here we go. In a race. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're so freaky looking. Oh, don't land in the bombs. Don't let the bombs hit. Oh, there's so many bombs. Jump, Westfire. No. Run, buddy, run. Oh, I can hear them laughing. It's so freaky. Oh, no. Let's get out of here. Run, run, run. Ooh, that way. That was so close. Run faster. Run faster. I'm just going to jump over all of those red things. Are they gone? You escaped the witches. Ride to Alex. Cadence, Westfire, you look so upset. What happened? What's that? A golden apple? You and your wonderful Westfire are true heroes. What a terrible story, all those witches chasing you. Lucky that you got away. That could have ended very badly. When such immense power like Aiden's light is released, sharp shadows are cast into the magical unreal world. I think the shadow witches materialized in the shadow of the holy light as some kind of counterpoint. Scary. But at least we have the apple. Now let's test the legend that evil witches can't resist the apple if they're offered it by someone pure of heart and mind. Go ahead, Cadence. Try making the witch Pie nice again so she could tell us what we want to know. Ooh. Hello, Pie. We have something for you. You again? Aren't you tired of being a frog? Okay, then I'll transform you again, but this time you'll remain a frog for all eternity, so you can hop around in my swamp, croaking and singing for me in the evenings. Abracadabra, huh? You've got candy? What's this, an apple? Oh, no, the golden apple, the one I can't eat. But it looks so delicious. Don't eat it. Oh, but it looks so good. It's probably delicious. I have to. I can't. I can't resist it. No, no, Pie. I cannot resist it any longer. Oh, yum. Is she going to transform? Maybe? There it goes. Oh, she's still a little rough looking. What a mess. Thank you for giving me the apple and making me good again. It can't have been easy. I did everything I could to stop anyone from picking the apple, but what misery I have caused during my time as a wicked witch. And Klaus, my poor husband, he must have missed me. Now there is much to do to restore order. You could say that I know something that can help make things right again. What is it? Answering your questions is the least I can do. You're wondering what happened to Justin's horse and what was going to happen to it? Well, I was going to turn Justin's horse into a Dark Rider horse. While I was the witch, I made 3 such horses for Darkcore, and this would have been the 4th. I was almost done, but I believe I can save this poor creature. Anyways, I was to make sure that the changed horse was delivered to the bridge at Moreland South Shore to transport to Darkcore headquarters. They're located on a secret oil rig somewhere out at sea. What day is it? Oh, I was supposed to deliver the horse tomorrow. That's right, to the bridge beneath Moreland Stables. That's the agreement. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused, and now I shall begin to make things right again. I will start by helping get Justin's horse back to its normal self again. Take care of yourself, Cadence. I hope my information was helpful. Ride to your friend Alex to make the necessary plans. Thanks once more for liberating me from that evil witchcraft. Whew, I'm glad she's okay now, at least. The horse is okay. Next, we'll have to work on saving Justin. Wow, it worked! She was willing to talk? So the plan was for her to deliver the new Dark Horse to a transport at Moreland South Shore tomorrow. Probably the same bridge where we saw Justin and Sabine disappear on one of Dark Horse's barges. You or I have to get there and pretend to be the supplier of the distorted Dark Horse tomorrow and make sure to board the transport. Once we're on the oil platform, maybe we can find out what happened to Justin and save him. Would you dare accept such a dangerous mission? Or should I and Tin Can do it? You accept the mission? You're really brave, and I don't doubt your ability. You and Westfire have truly shown that you're bold and clever. It's important that you have a safe escape route. Being alone at sea on a secret oil rig that nobody knows the location of makes you quite helpless. You know a captain that owes you a favor? Smart. Talk to him. Maybe he could follow the barge from a distance and come to your rescue, or take you away from there if needed. Talk to your friend, Captain Bruce. I'm going to run some errands meanwhile and rest a little. I'll see you later at the small bridge on Moreland South Shore, just below the stable. I'll hide there and keep watch. What did you say, termites? Yeah, let's hope the captain fixed the problems with the termites in the mast. Oh. I'm out of time for today, you guys, but thanks for joining me. We're making some progression on some story quests that are really quite interesting, and I guess that soon we will be making our way to the oil rig where Darkcore is. That's so exciting, and I cannot wait. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!